Hello students. Now we are going to start today lesson number 2, Infinitives. Look at the sentences given below. I will go to see my parents this evening to see. I went fishing with my parents this evening. Truly speaking, I have no problem going to the event. In the first sentence, the word go functions as the main verb. It is a finite verb as it undergoes changes according to the tense. Now this is the finite verb as it will undergo the change with connection to the subject. Similarly, in the second and third sentences, the finite verbs went and have act as main verbs respectively. On the other hand, the words to see, fishing, speaking, going remain unchanged irrespective of the changes in the subject or the tense of the main verb. Such verbs are called non-finite verbs. Now students, the verbs which are connected to the subject and according to the subject which can change is a finite verb, and the verbs which are not connected to the subject and do not undergo any changes in tenses or in the form, that is non-finite verb. Verbs that undergo change in tense and form are called finite verbs. They always agree with the subject. Verbs that remain the same irrespective of changes in the subject and the tense of the main verb are called non-finite verbs. Understood? Now examples. Rani thinks it is dangerous to drive. Now Rani thinks. Thinks is related to the subject. It is the main verb. So this is the finite verb. To drive. It is a non-finite verb. This will not change. Pari dreams of climbing Mount Everest one day. Pari dreams. Now this is a finite verb as it is a main verb and is connected to Pari. And climbing is a non-finite verb. That woman standing over there is my mother. Now here is connected to that woman, that is a subject, and standing. Standing, this verb is a non-finite verb, so this will not change. Now question number 1. Read the following sentences. Write F for finite and N for non-finite verbs. My parents clean the kitchen every day. Now clean, this action is a main verb. It is relating to the subject, my parents. So it is a finite verb. So we will write here F. B. Amina is very scared of dogs. Amina is. So this is relating to the subject and it is being a main verb here. So F, finite verb. She wants to find a solution. Here she wants. What she wants to find. Now wants is a finite verb and to find is a non-finite verb. Again D. Students, you can see that the sentence in number A is repeated in number D. So my parents clean the kitchen every day. Again the same, clean and F. From E to H is homework. You have to do in the same way. You have to find out the finite or non-finite verb. Now, non-finite verbs are of 3 types: infinitives, gerunds and participles. In this chapter, we will learn about infinitives. Read the sentences given below. Would you like to watch the movie with me? Now, would you like? This is the finite verb. And a non-finite is to watch. So, to is an infinitive here. I will go to see the exhibition tomorrow. Ganga loves to travel. In the first sentence, the word like acts as the main verb and watch preceded by the preposition to acts as a non-finite verb. Similarly, in the second and third, the words go and loves act as the main verbs and the verbs See and travel preceded by to act as a non-finite verb. Such non-finite verbs are called infinitives. Now here, all these kinds of words are known as infinitives. Note, infinitives can never function as main verb in sentence. Infinitives cannot be the main verbs. Infinitives are of three types: full infinitive or to infinitive, bare infinitive and split infinitive. Now let us understand. Let us learn about the different types of infinitives. First is full infinitive. When an infinitive consists of the preposition to and the base form of a verb, it is called a full infinitive or to infinitive. It functions as a noun, an adjective or an adverb in a sentence. For example, the driver tried to trick me by asking for a higher fare. Here, to trick act as the direct object of the verb tried. Now, to trick, when a verb base form is used with preposition to, that is full infinitive. Now, bare infinitive. When a non-finite verb is used in its base form without the preposition to, it is called bare infinitive. I made my friends wait for me after school. Now here, wait, it is the base form of the verb. It is used here without to. So this is bare infinitive. Now split infinitives. When a word is placed between the preposition to and the base form of the verb, it is called a split infinitive. The interrupting word is usually an adverb or an adverb phrase. Split infinitives are mostly used to emphasize on an adverb. For example, she advised me to casually ask my father about the trip. Now you see, here we have placed one word between to, the preposition, and ask, the base form of the verb. So this adverb is placed between two. So this is known as split infinitive. Understood, students? Here we are given one note. Split infinitives should be used as less as possible in formal writing. Now, these split infinitives cannot be used. It can be used, but we should not use it in the formal writing. Now, after understanding the types of infinitives, let us start with the question number 2 of the exercise. Look at the sentences given below and underline the infinitives, if any. Now here, what you have to do? You are given few sentences and in those sentences you have to underline the infinitives. A. Will you let us go to the movie today? So here, go is the infinitive. B. Do you want me to park the car for you? To park is the infinitive here. C. We don't plan on eating out tonight. Plan is the infinitive. D. I would prefer to have coffee to tea. So, to have is an infinitive here. So, students, in the same way, you have to do from E to H in homework. Now, we'll start question number 3. That is, complete the following sentences by choosing the correct form of the verbs given in the bracket. Now here you are given the blanks. You have to complete the sentences by choosing the correct form of verb given here. Most dogs love blank on walks. That is, to go on walks. B. The audience loved Natasha's blank performance. Dance performance. Is he still blank the books? To finish. Is he still trying to finish the books? D. We made him blank the poster. Design the poster. Understood, students? From E to H is homework. You have to do in the same way. Now let us start question number 4. Underline the infinitives in the paragraph given below and write whether they are full infinitives, F, bare infinitives, B. And split infinitives S. Now students, in this paragraph, you have to underline the infinitives which are given and then you have to identify their type and you have to write F for full infinitive, B for bare infinitive and S for split infinitive. So let us read. My grandmother has always encouraged me to develop to preposition with the base form. So full infinitive. My talents and interest. She taught me how to draw. Now how to draw. So full infinitive and paint. Now paint here is used without any preposition. So it is a bare infinitive. When I reached 3 years age, she would make me draw. Again a verb in a base form without preposition. So bare infinitive. We'll write here B. Elephants, flowers and giraffes while she watched over me. I loved to feel her warm gaze on me as I produced more and more drawings on paper. Now to feel, preposition to with the base form. So full infinitive. She taught me to gently hold. Now to a preposition, then gently an adverb and hold the base form of verb. The words have been splitted here. So split infinitive. We'll write here S. Hold the charcoal so that it would not break and to trace the stars from the sky onto my paper. So break without to, it is a bare infinitive. To trace, the preposition and a verb, full infinitive. She bought me my first set of watercolors, encouraged me to spend more time on art. So to spend, full infinitive. So students, now in last 4 lines, you have to find out the infinitives yourself and you have to write their types.